Yo, what's good YouTube, man? Y'all should already know who it is, man. It's your boy Ranks HTX. Yes sir. But hey, look, we got an updated settings video for Warzone Pacific. I have yet to make a video about what settings I now use, the different things that I use, because I changed up some stuff as of recently, you know what I'm saying? Once they added Pacific, I changed a decent amount of settings. Like, y'all already know, I still run controller. As far as graphic settings, I'm gonna be honest, I may go through these kind of fast just because these are the exact same ones I had from even before the update. Highlights are disabled, reflex low latency disabled, brightness is the same, cut frame rate still custom. For those of y'all that play PC and don't already know this, put your menu frame rate to 60, autofocus to 60, and then your actual gameplay, put it to 300. Put no cap on it. The reason why I say put this to 60 and this to 60, the last thing you want is your freaking PC stressing out as much as possible, trying to push out 160 frames whenever you're watching YouTube. There's no point. So there's literally no point in doing that. So next thing, obviously we got FOV. The FOV is, wait. There we go. 116 FOV. Don't ask me why I put it to 116 instead of 115. For some odd reason, I put it to 116. Now leave me alone. Everything as far as the game texture, like I said, streaming quality is normal. Texture resolution low. Texture low. Particle quality high. Sorry about that. That needs to be high. For those of y'all that don't know, for some odd reason, particle quality high makes for better frame rates. Don't ask me why, it just does. So bullet impacts, this is disabled. Tessellation disabled. Gore and dismemberment effects, yes, I want to see your body fall apart when I shit on you. I want to see that. On demand texture, streaming quality, I have that to just standard because honestly I have no point in touching that. What's it called? Filmic strength, that's garbage. Film grain, garbage. Anti-aliasing, estimated 1 times at the field disabled. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is the exact same stuff that I had prior to Pacific dropping. So honestly, I'm gonna like scroll through a few of these just to show y'all real quick, because a lot of these settings I did not change. The settings that I did change are my controller settings. Those are things I changed. Oh yeah, and also quick tip for anybody that's on PC. If you have this FOV, right, click this drop down arrow and you see where it says you see where it says ADS field of view, put this to affected. I can't stand when I see y'all controller players, y'all have this to independent and your gun is like 2 inches from your screen and it's freaking shaking all over the place. Like, y'all play on 120 FOV, but when you ADS, it's like you're on 80 FOV, and then your gun has hella recoil and you have terrible aim assist. Put this to affected. It zooms your gun out with your FOV and you have less visual recoil. Thank me later. Now, this is what's changed. Now, I know a lot of y'all, if I can find my controller, here it is. So a lot of y'all used to know me because before I used to run stick and move, right? I used to play stick and move, and I used to freaking slide it with L2 on my controller, because I had a default PS4 controller. Like, literally, this is a default PS4 controller. You can feel the weight of it. It is a default controller, rumbles, it vibrates, all that stuff. This is a standard PS4 controller. So I ran stick and move, and I slid it with L2 because I didn't have back buttons. But now, for those of y'all that did watch my Battle Beaver video, y'all know that I have a Battle Beaver now. So now, your boy got buttons on the back. As you can see, your boy got buttons on the back. At first, I honestly tried to use, hold on. I honestly tried to use this button right here, this one right here to jump, and this one right here to slide. I tried it, but I hated the way I held my controller, and I didn't feel like I played like me. Like, you know when you don't play like yourself? Like, that's why I didn't like it, and plus I had to hold my controller so lightly. So I decided to switch it up. I decided I'm gonna jump with this button right here, the X button. This is my X button. I jump with this, but I play tactical at the same time. So I freaking slide with the button I used to use to jump. So I used to use R3 to jump, now I use R3 to slide. It helps a lot better playing like that. I personally don't like using both paddles or both back buttons when you have a Scuff or Battle Beaver. I personally don't like using both of them. It's very awkward for me, so I really just do only use one of them. But As y'all can see, I also lowered my dead zone because, like I said, I got a new controller. The dead zone can be as low as it wants to be. My dead zone before was a 0.06. Now it's a 0.02 because literally I have a new controller and there's no stick drift. Obviously, I don't even touch the maximums for these. There's no point. My sensitivity used to be 8, but I don't play as often. Like, I still play, but I don't play as often. And I used to have this up at 8. Because I was playing boss with 9. I was sniping with 9. But I put it all the way back down to 7. No, all the way down to 6. And I was trying it. And I'm like, it feels good. But I don't like the fact that I feel slow now. So I put it up to 8. I was rocking with 8 a little bit. 8 got annoying. So I dropped it down to 7. So now we're at 7. Sort of like the happy medium for me now. Obviously, ADS sensitivity multiplier. I think this was at 1 at one point, or maybe I put this like 0.91. It's at 0.95 now, so I just keep it at that. Obviously, y'all know aim response curve. This is still at dynamic. I tried linear. Linear looks cool, but that's it. It just looks cool. You feel stiff. So everybody wants to look cool on TikTok and stuff like that, bro. Look, you can put it to linear if you want to. I don't like it because you feel like you move in straight lines, and I really don't like it. It makes clips look cleaner sometimes, but if you're going for that, then just, I don't know, I just don't like it. I would not make that kind of sacrifice just for some clips. Aim assist, obviously run is disabled because we obviously have a Cronus. We don't need aim assist because we run a Cronus. Like, there's no point. So I'm entirely joking. Everything else here is the same. Weapon mount, the same. ADS hold behavior, the same. Still run contextual tap. Like I said, if you don't run contextual tap, I don't know what to tell you. If you only play Warzone, put this to contextual tap. You're running around trying to pick up guns and you're a freaking holding square to pick up a gun when you're trying to fly and run from somebody. Like, no, I'll be running from somebody. I run past the gun, I tap square, slide to the right, jump, and I fry you. Like, that's it, because I can use contextual tap. As far as everything else goes here, everything is the same. Tactical sprint, I have automatic tac sprint on anyways. And yeah, I think that should be it. That literally is it for all my settings. Like I said, my graphic settings are usually the same. Oh, last thing, put camera movement to 50%. If you catch your screen shaking too freaking much when somebody puts a cluster strike or some type of explosive, put this to 50%. Because this stuff makes your screen shake like crazy for no reason. Please put this to 50%. But other than that, that really should be it for all of my like the updated settings as far as Warzone Pacific. Appreciate y'all for watching. It's your boy Ranks. If you enjoyed the video or if you learned something new with these settings, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We out. Peace.